what's going on here. It's Storytime Friday, baby! That hydrate was for Lord Yuki. Welcome in! I hate this music right now. There we go. You're not gonna ask? Ask what? How awesome you are? No, because I know the answer to that, you sick son of a bitch. You are amazing. William Lawrence. Unless we can find an online version of the book, I recommend a how does you read it and show us illustration for tonight's stream. Well, it's kinda on the spot right now. So, give me a second. The inventor of cream cheese. Let me try and if I can find it in literally 2 seconds. Okay. Oh my god. I actually like that. This is a really good idea for next Friday. Okay, we're definitely doing it. We're definitely when is Halloween? When is Halloween? Next Friday. Okay, next Friday we're doing that. Next Friday we're doing that. Lord Yuki, such a crisp idea. Such a crisp idea. I found it, I think. I'm gonna confirm it. Can you please check that? It's actually a really good idea. Instead of story time, which we don't even do it weekly, we could do like a special Halloween show like this. It's actually amazing. I love it. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? That's the right one. Perfect. Okay, nobody read it.
Do it.
Nobody read it. Nobody read it right now. We're gonna read it next week. We're gonna. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna save it. I saved it, and we are going to read it next Friday for Halloween. Such a crisp idea. Lord, honestly, Yuki, you are fantastic. Thank God you appeared in my life, because you're already my favorite person for bullying Tess. Usually they just bully me, and now you're bullying Tess. I love you. You're amazing. I'm thinking today we're gonna leave the music in. Do you guys enjoy this music? Should we leave it? For story time at least? Well, we're gonna keep it anyway for MMO night afterwards, so... I think it's a good music. I want Hillstave takes another shot. Stop doing that. Stop warning my friends. Did you seriously do it? I'm gonna seriously lose it if you do it. Don't do that. Yuki's our friend. Yuki's our very dear friend. What is this? I love this. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Alright, let me slowly start introducing the story for tonight. The first story of tonight. The first story that we're gonna be talking about today is the story that The Last of Us broke me. It's gonna be short and sweet and to the point. But goddamn, that thing was such heartbreak. I don't know if you guys have ever played The Last of Us. There are gonna be some minor spoilers, but it's literally for the beginning of the story. He actually gave you a channel warning. You sick son of a bitch. I'm gonna destroy you, Tess. I'm not even kidding. Acknowledge the warning. Son of a bitch. Actually did. Son of a bitch. Well, it doesn't count. Don't worry, Lord Yugi. I make the rules. I am the true power here. So don't worry about it. So don't worry. I'm gonna make sure he's gonna get a spanking later. After we're done with the stream, he's going back to the dungeon where he belongs. Alright. Before we begin the story, I want to remind you that we're doing story time every second week. So next story time will be on 7th of November. That's gonna be the next story time. And again, I am accepting stories from you guys. Anything that can be used like in a funny or dramatic kind of aspect, please make sure to give it to us, because I love reading such stories. I mean, this is my stream, so I can't do it. I'm gonna send you a link of the YouTube playlist of Storytime, because I'm really proud of it. It's something that we've started, and it goes full swing. Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna do that as well. So this is the playlist for Storytime on YouTube. You can go there and watch the previous Storytimes. Like, some are really crisp, some are really good, some are not so good, but you know, they're all real stories, either of me or someone in the chat. In the chat, we don't mention names, so you will be anonymous unless you don't really care about it. You will be anonymous, so please, I'm accepting stories. It's more fun for me if I read your stories. Like, I believe that every story that we've read from others made that happen. Anyway, if the one of the bottom is up, that's a good one. It is up. It is up. It is up. Honestly, my favorite one out of all of this is God, I really like all of them. I think episode 2 was the best of me. Episode 7 is actually a really good one. Actually, that's my favorite, because that was a really proper story. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's enough content to keep you guys entertained for, I don't know, like more than 10 hours. Close to 15 hours from what I see, actually. So, good content. We have it. We have it here in Dragoncraft. Alright. Let's start the story. Yeah, Daddy killed the story. It's actually a combo story of Killy and Karzar, and it's really good. It's really good. Again, it's a story from you guys. I don't like one of the stories. We haven't told that story yet, Tess. So DK, sorry. But we are going to. Welcome in, DK. Welcome in. But we might tell it. You know what? We're gonna tell it next story time. So November the 7th. I already know the story. Oh yeah, there's a really good DK story coming up. There's a really good story. You know I'm gonna say it. You know, there's nothing you can do to escape that. Let's be real here. But I will spare you the pain, and I will not reveal the name. I will not reveal who, what happens, but I'm gonna reveal the story. Alright. For now, let's go back to current story time, which is the day that The Last of Us broke me. So, as you guys know, right, I'm this really tough dude, you know. I'm a proper man, I'm a manly man, you know, I'm like, roar. The immediate reaction is like, fuck you, what are you, seriously? No, I'm not. But while I'm not that cat type of man, I'm actually really, I'm not easy to crack. I don't cry easily. I get emotional, yes, but I don't cry. A thing in my life, like I have really cried, bawled my eyes out, like 2 or 3 times. Micho was actually there for one of them, which is really rare. It's like it's got a shiny Pokemon or something. So yeah, it's kind of fun. But that means that most like video games, like or sad stories, like movies, they don't really break me. Like the only movies that have ever managed to break me is The Green Mile and Hachiko. I don't think there's anything else in the movie medium that actually made me cry or tear up, at least. Video games, which I've played quite a bit, especially in my teen and young adulthood years, I've played a lot. And I always would chase, like, like really good stories or emotional stories. I don't really, they haven't really got me. Like, maybe some Final Fantasy stuff got me. Bastion maybe got me a little bit, but I never really got emotional. So when I tell you that The Last of Us broke me, it's legit. It's legit. And I got to an ATM, but I was so sorry when I didn't know underwear. Oh my god. What is happening, Tess? So, let's go back to The Last of Us. Before I say what the story, about my privilege of the story, let's talk about The Last of Us as it is. The Last of Us is basically a post-apocalyptic game that the world has been run over by feral mushroom zombies, to say the least. And those zombies are really bad. Read the chat and whether Dermak sucks. Hey, I got it. I got it from context, Tess. I got it from context. Don't worry. This meant that when you start the game, you play from a very different aspect of the game that you will meet later. Basically, it's the origins of how everything happened. Like before the apocalypse, before the infestation started to spread, there was a patient zero, and then it started to spread. The game itself, when it's first starting out, especially the series, did such a good job of introducing the world. Like, I really recommend you watching the TV series if you haven't already. It's a really good introduction to the world. For the game, it was all about establishing the characters, right? Establishing the main characters. So you have Joel, who is your average working dad. He comes home one day, really tired, and his daughter is waiting up, sleeping on the couch. She woke up when he came in, and because it was his birthday, she got him a present, like a watch that he fixed, like an old watch of him that he fixed. And what they're trying to do here is they want to establish that this is a very loving father and daughter relationship. They are very close. And they're trying to do that. Hello, Ivor. Welcome in, my dude. Welcome in. That literally happens in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. And the game is very cinematic, especially the first couple of hours is very cinematic, mostly. So they really spend a lot of time like crafting those emotions in their faces. They really went the extra mile, basically, when it comes to that. Let me put that in so it's actually better. Perfect. That means that they were really going in for it. As the story continues, we see Joel picking up his daughter, whose name is Sarah, and he puts them to sleep. And then the scene cuts to Sarah waking up all of a sudden in the middle of the night because she would keep hearing noises. She comes down as a child. Now you control the child now, and you start walking around. And obviously, as a child, you walk really slow. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in. You walk really slow, right? So it's kind of that emotion, like something is happening. Like you keep hearing sirens from outside. You keep hearing noise you don't understand. You go to Joel's room where you try to find him, and then you see some like really dangerous news, like an explosion happens, and then immediately power run off. And then you see Sarah slowly going down. It's a very slow process, and they needed that to start establishing like the terror, the fear starting to build up, the panic, like something is wrong here, I can feel it. So Sarah comes down, she walks down the stairs, she goes to the kitchen, and then all of a sudden Joel emerges, very worried, asking Sarah, I don't have been here, is everybody alright, are you okay, stuff like that. And Sarah is just panicking, like what is happening, what is going on. And then one of the neighbors who has been infected by this mushroom, basically, which we found about that later, he's feral, he's trying to attack people, he attacks Joel and Joel has to kill him. That quickly establishes that the world is not safe, we don't know what's happening, there is panic, there is chaos, there is emotion, there's raw emotion, there's the primal need to survive, the survival instincts start building up now. So it's starting to get really hard to get to the point where you can relax, you can like, okay, this is a game. Like, you don't feel like that. Like, at least the first time you play it, you don't feel like it's a game necessarily. It's like, oh my god, what's happening? I need to do something, I need to protect myself. And because you're controlling Sarah, you don't really have that option. You're just a child, there's nothing you can actually do. Because this is a normal kid, it's not like she's like a minigod or whatever. She's not like she's Crash Bandicoot or whatever. Which is actually, there's a reason I said Crash Bandicoot, by the way, but that's a different reason. Let me snooze this out because we're going to the big league right now. Going forward, we now see Joel basically taking charge of the situation, making sure that Sarah is with him, and then his brother, which I think Tom is his name, if I remember right, he comes in. Oh yeah, as a kid you're totally screwed, absolutely. There's nothing you can do as a kid that will make you be safe from that situation, you know? It's absolutely impossible to do that. So, when Tommy, Joel's brother, comes in, and they pick up Sarah, and Joel goes into the car, they go into the car, they start to live together, you can actually move Sarah around, so she moves like, as a kid would, in a normal car, like she would go around, and you could look from the side, from the back, you could look at the front, and you start to see like all of this motion happening, like people are moving, cars driving past you. There seem to be like this dread, this panic, this fear constantly building up. They put on the news, they hear about that X city has been overrun, this has happened, martial law is happening, like it's going crazy. Joel is trying to keep Sarah like safe and sound, like relax, everything's gonna be okay, you know, the normal thing you would do to a kid. But you could tell by the voice, this is why voice acting is so important. It's because you can tell in his voice that he's actually worried, he doesn't know what's going on, he's just trying to play the tough guy, right? I know I'm describing basically the opening scene of The Last of Us right now. And trust me, if you haven't played it, I'm spoiling you so hard right now, because I believe the opening of The Last of Us is the best opening in every video game ever. There has nothing will ever top that for me. Because it managed to build so many feelings in such a short amount of time. It's incredible that they managed to do that. So what happens is, after we drive for enough time, we reach a town, and then the panic starts to happen. Then chaos erupts. We see people run. We see those feral things, which we don't know what they are yet. They look human, because they were humans before. They start running. They don't look like your normal zombies that you would expect, like from Resident Evil, for example. We know they're slow and stuff like that. No, they are fucking crazy. They are going nuts. They are attacking everyone. It's insane. Joel had to like kick one of them to save Sarah before she got bitten. It's happening. It's crazy right now. Finally, because after a car crash that happened, you take control of Joel, finally, and you pick up Sarah and you start moving. Now you have a bit more control, like you feel more secure, because this is a grown-ass man. He looks strong, he can defend himself, he can do something. However, he's picking up Sarah in his arms, so he has no arms, he has no way to properly defend himself. can only run. But even that gives you some hope, like we can run now better. We are stronger, we're faster, biologically we can make something happen. So you start running. Your brother is with you. You start running, you start going forward, you run, your brother is with you. You get attacked, your brother stays back, and you manage to escape. And now, I'm skipping a lot of things, but there's a reason for it. Comes the most important thing. You go outside, and you meet a soldier. Right? You meet some soldiers. Before you meet those soldiers, literally seconds, you are being chased by those monsters. So right now you're scared. Even as the player, you feel scared. You feel the need to move. I need to do something. I need to defend myself. I can't lose. So you start running. You run, and you can hear the zombie things coming at you. They're rushing in. And the soldiers, you finally see them, and they start attacking the zombies. However, they just shoot without context, without anything. Maybe if you're Alex or scared, you're better to take it. Yes, but that's the thing. That's what a good game should do. They should create those kind of emotions, you know? They should be able to do that. That's the most important thing. So when that happens, when the soldiers start shooting, you fall down. You fall down. And now, you're like, guys, I'm human, I'm still me. And the soldier is like, wait here, don't move, let me make sense of the situation. This is now one of the most important scenes in the game and actually reflective of life. A soldier, a good soldier, only follows orders. This is why martial law is so fucked up, because it's basically a dictatorship. If someone higher up orders something, that needs to happen. And there's nothing you can do to override it unless someone higher than him can override him. What basically the superior of that soldier said is, no survivors. Kill everyone. We cannot risk infection. We cannot risk to do that. And the soldier has to do that. So he shoots, or he tries to shoot Joel and Sarah to kill them. And he was almost successful. Because you see Joel, like literally, when the soldier starts shooting, he turns around to protect Sarah. That's his first instinct. It's a fatherly instinct. It's a human instinct. Protect the weaker one. That's how we do it. And what happens is they fall down. Somehow, some way, Tommy, Joel's brother, appears. Give me a second. And he shoots the soldier dead. So the soldier is now dead. Tommy's trying to help Joel, like, get up, are you okay? Stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. But, Sarah got hit. And Sarah is dying. This is again why the voice acting is so goddamn important. Because we're gonna watch that scene actually. We're gonna watch that scene. Piss off. Someone ban that bastard, please. Why did it break me? Why did it break me? It broke me because the raw emotion is something unbelievable. And we're going to watch that now. Let's put it here. Let me pause the music for this. Because you need to watch this. Like, okay, we're gonna watch this now. Just to give you an idea of what is happening. The soldiers shooting down the zombies.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But...
Before we go on, this is what I meant that the world is fucked up, basically. Because the soldier is trying to do the human thing, right? He's trying to do the human thing. Like, there's a little girl. We need to save them. That's why I became a soldier, to protect those that can protect themselves, to protect my country, to protect my fellow citizens. That's what I need to do. And higher up said, nope, fuck the little girl.
Yes, sir.
Listen, buddy, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit.
Before we go on, what happens now is they got shot. Joel had no choice but to relinquish his hold of his daughter. Try to be on his shoes right now. He's a father. They just got shot. They were just being chased by monsters, actually, and now they got shot. And he has to relinquish his daughter because he got shot. He didn't want to. He had to. He was forced to.
Please don't.
Tommy comes in, saves the day.
Oh, no.
And now is the moment that The Last of Us broke me. Because everything that has happened up until now, like up until we get to this point, it's about a 30-minute playthrough. Maybe even less if you rush a little bit. And in just 20 to 30 minutes, they have managed to create such an emotional connection to this character and scene. Let's have a look.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
Okay. That's the exact moment that this game fucking broke me. Because this would have not have happened if they didn't do so masterfully manage to create this connection, to create this feelings, to fabricate those feelings that you have for a fictional character. Sarah is not real, right? Sarah is not real. It's not like a real person died, obviously. But here's the thing. Because they force you to play with her, they force you from the start of the game to move her around. You know her capabilities. She cannot move, she cannot run, she cannot fight, she cannot do anything. And the big, strong man, Joel, who appeared later and now could take care of things, he was forced to let her go. And because of whatever reason, she got shot. And she was slowly dying. And the voice acting, like, I want you to... Let's watch it one more time.
No, baby, I know. Move
Just hear it.
I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know.
The facial expression as well. Goddamn.
Come on, baby, please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah.
This is why, this exact reason is why The Last of Us became so popular. Hello, Penny. You came at probably either the best or the worst possible moments. I was just telling the story of how The Last of Us broke me. You need to rewatch it, but you know what? Just for you, we're gonna watch this from the start. Okay? Let's see Actually, you know what? This is a good experiment. Can we break Penny?
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Third time's the charm.
We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Eddie, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't.
Let's break Penny.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby.
Don't do this to me, baby. Okay. That scene right there is the reason The Last of Us was so great. Because it could fabricate those emotions for those fictional characters. That as you were going on, and you could see this broken man going forward, he just lost his daughter, and all of that, and he's starting to feel again, you start to feel with him as well. And this is also the reason, this scene right here is the whole reason that The Last of Us Part 2 was so abused, was so rushed, was so, like, people hated Part 2. Because it could not do what the first game literally did in 30 minutes. They couldn't do it. They couldn't redo the magic. That was the thing. I've played Part 1 and Part 2. I've enjoyed the hell out of both of them. For the gameplay aspect, for the story aspect. But I can understand why people don't like it. This is not a bash on The Last of Us, by the way. This is just about the story time, but the day that The Last of Us broke me. Because that scene right here... that you saw just a little before, just fucking broke me. Let's put on the music bar. Let's put on our good music. And now let me ask all of you: has anyone played The Last of Us? And if not, are you gonna play The Last of Us now? No. Even if I tell you, no, you spoil it. This is literally the first 30 minutes of the game. This is not the ending of the game. This is the 30 minutes into the game. This is literally the prologue. This is literally the prologue. I've seen the playthrough of it. Then no. The reason The Last of Us was so great because the entire story was not... The reason The Last of Us was so great was because of the entire story, not the first cutscene. Yes! However, you missed the point what I'm trying to say here. I'm not saying that the first sad cutscene made The Last of Us. I said that the first cutscene set the basis, set the premises for everything. And after that, they built on that. That emotion building... tension building, world building, everything was built on that. Because now you knew why Joel is acting the way he does, how he does it. You know, all of that, you knew that. There's a reason behind everything. How can you do it? How could you find the strength to do it if you were in his shoes? Those kind of things.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. Nope, it's not the first game. Trust me. There is a reason, though, I'm saying The Last of Us broke me, because I have seen up to that point, I've seen so many deaths. It did not touch me in video games. Like, it's just fictional pixels. Like, it's literally 0 and 1s in the fucking screen. That's all they are. I'm not gonna get emotionally attached to them unless something else happens. What happened here is the amazing voice acting, the amazing facial expressions that they did, all of that, and how they reached that point by letting you play with Sarah, that lets you experience all of that. That's how it's a very slow process, the first 30 minutes. And that happens. I'm really sad that the only person, the only two people actually, that have seen it is probably Tess and Deadscream. Godspeed, DK. And that was the day that The Last of Us broke me. Do you have any other game that it basically makes you emotional or even cry? What is such a game? Like, if you ask me that question, obviously I'm gonna respond to The Last of Us, and maybe Final Fantasy XIV as well. Final Fantasy XIV has always been a game that really wanted that aspect of thing. The ending of The Last of Us broke me. Also, The Walking Dead, now that I remember it. The Walking Dead was also really powerful in that regard. Let me fix the next story while you guys say all of that. Final Fantasy 14 made you cry a lot? Okay. Ending of The Walking Dead Season 1. Yes, that's the scene I'm talking about, Tess. Absolutely. Absolutely with that. Absolutely. What, no one else has ever played a sad game? Like, nothing makes you feel sad or whatever? Bunch of hypocrites. Try to play the old game. I was sad when Hellscream died? Really? Okay. Wait, which Hellscream? Garrus or Gromas? Garrus or Gromas Hellscream? You freed us all? Okay, I see the reference. I got it. I got the reference. Such an amazing game, character. Such an amazing character. Alright. Now, let's get a bit lighter, you know. I'm gonna tell an embarrassing story of me. Because Tess was trying so hard yesterday to find embarrassing stories on my Facebook. Cyberpunk Made You Cry, interesting. I haven't played it, but I've heard the music, so I think I know what you're referring to. I think I know. I'm not certain, but I think I know what you mean. Right. Let's get a bit more cheery, because the next story time is the day that I got catfished.
Bruh.
I'm gonna let it build up a little bit. Bad Father? Okay. I haven't heard this game. Are we ready for the next story? The day I got catfished. I'm gonna need one name, please. One name for getting catfished, such a skill issue. Me. Actually, you're one of the perfect choices for this, actually. No, you don't get to say who I pick. You say if you want to be picked as that. That's how it works. You don't get people, oh, choose that one. No, absolutely not. I make the rules here. Not you guys. DK. I love that DK was like the arrow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just DK for this. I'm gonna just DK for this because absolutely I need that. Okay, let's start with the context of everything. This is way before, because you kids have it so fucking easy. You have it so easy. Nowadays, you just use fucking Tinder and stuff. No. Back then, when I'm talking about the era I'm talking about, is the era when I was, I want to say 14, 15. I was still on my, like, I guess late teens now. When I was producing Art of Decay, I don't even know what's that. But anyway, let's go from the start. When I was 14, 15 years, I think I was 15. I think I was 15. I don't want to be picked now. No, you're picked now, DK. You're definitely picked now. And you're not gonna enjoy that role as well. When I was 15, right, I didn't have internet connection back home. So if I wanted to use the internet, I had to go to a net cafe. Right, so this is how we could do it. Facebook was not even a thing back then. Facebook was not a thing back then. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, back in my old day. I'm an old man indeed. So, got shut down a couple of years because of pedos. Really? God damn. Fuck pedos. Anyway, let's get into that. When I was 15, like any normal teen boy, I was horny as fuck. All I was thinking about was sex, right? Sex is the only thing you could think of. I didn't even know how to do it properly. At least, I was not a virgin at 15. I lost my virginity a bit earlier than that. But obviously I did not know.
I'm touching myself tonight.
That's so creepy. Like, the timing of it is so fucking creepy. But back then, all you knew is like, I need to have sex. And you don't know the things you do as you grow up, right? So, again, I'm a horny teen. I don't have internet access at home, so I go to net cafes. When I was feeling frisky and I wanted, to meet people, I would go to various websites that had mating stuff, or like MSN or whatever. Like MSN, oh my god.
Hello there.
Hello there. And I would try to fish up girls, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I care about. Like, sure, I loved video games, I loved anime back then, but I was also horny for the pussy, I will tell you, I've actually clicked that link. Back then, not right now, haven't done that. But when I was like 14, 15, like, oh really? They want to meet me? Yes, please. But then I realized it's such a bad idea. Viruses are a real thing, so don't click those fucking MILFs, man. They're not real, trust me. They are not real, those MILFs. Let me tell you that. Moving forward, I was in the net cafe, right? So I was checking around, looking around to see what's going on, and people would use all kind of things back then for pictures. Well, they still do. But back then was even worse. I remember. I was smart. I was being smart. I was being really smart. I would try to guess from context, like in forums or whatever. Like, I would go to things like that. I would try from context of what people said, if they were men or women. I was not always successful, but I had a really good idea of what's going on. So I was at such a website at one point. I was looking around. So I saw this post from a certain, which I assume was girl, called DK. DK Family was the name. And I saw that, like, okay, interesting. Like, she had this provocative picture. of basically it was like this very short dress. You know, like if you would wear that, it would basically cover nothing. There goes my confidence. I'm sorry, you asked for it. You asked for it, and I picked the best person. Like, boop! I just picked it. So I'm looking at this like, okay, like she's posting this short dress. Must be really fucking. She must be a girl. She must be a woman. So let's try and get into it. I was trying to tack this one, but no. As I was talking to DK, so how it started is basically I first showed her a message like, "Hello, my name is." I don't even remember what name I used back then. I definitely was not using Alex, for sure. I was not that stupid. Another thing about it, I use Alex everywhere now. I don't get animosity. And back then I was really careful about that crap. So yeah. I'm basically evolving backwards from what I can tell. Anyway, I was talking to this girl. I'm X, whatever, doesn't matter. I saw your post. I see that you have good sense of music, good taste in music, and stuff like that. So I was trying to build up to get the conversation going. Get the conversation going. My sub goes to Alex only. Love you, Shadow. So DK was trying to be considerate of some stuff. She was asking me things. I was getting more and more certain that she's definitely a girl. However, because this is the internet, you could never be too careful. So I was trying to ask questions that would guide the conversation to true gender, like what's her gender. Thank God, it's not like today. Today there are like, I don't know, 50 different genders. Back then was only 2 you could choose. So I would get like either 50-50 chance, right? 50-50 chance. I was trying to guide the conversation. I was getting started by the minute that she's a girl. The first day that I was spoke to DK, we managed to even get to the point where we got really close. Like I knew the area where she was living. She was very far from me. I was living in the same area I live right now. People in the chat know it. And the area she was living is... Okay, I'm gonna make this only people that know us in real life can actually guess it. But the name of the area where this girl was living is Mitsuo's real name with something in front. Greeks will know what area is that. And I'm living in the same area as I'm living right now. Different sub area for sure, but in the same general area. The next day, I went to the net cafe, or maybe 2 days after that. I still, also LA, yeah, we're living in Los Angeles. You're right. We're living in Los Angeles. But, oh, smooth as fuck. You're calling Mitsuo an angel? Smooth as fuck, Tess. Mitsuo, he wants the dick. Just so you know. Tess wants the dick from you. 2 days after that, I went back to the net cafe and I started to contact again DK, who did not respond that day. She was offline, so I was really sad. I left. I tried a couple more times that week. I did not see her online, but then finally, about a week later, I got a response. Again, I was only to use the internet through the net cafe. It was not like I had immediate access to it. That was about 20 years ago, so internet was not that I was busy in it, buddy. Yeah, you were busy. You were busy. What happened is, week after when I went to the cafe, I saw it shot me a message, so we started talking again. We spoke for a couple of hours. I got really late to go to my extra curricular, which I was learning English, because that's how you learn English in Greece. You go to extracurricular activities and you learn English. I did not go that day, and I got an ass whooping that day from my mom as well. Like, you missed it? You missed your English? Hapow! I was getting slapped left and right that day. That was fucking amazing. Not for me, though. But what I managed to do for my sacrifice is I got DK's phone number. Now, back then, again, 20 years ago, it was not like today where you could instantly text someone. Like, obviously you could still instantly text them, but it cost a lot of money. It's not like today that's so fucking cheap, it's almost free or even free at all. As Bonnie was ready to talk, he needed to learn English. Yep, pretty much, DK. So what I did is I bought a prepaid card with my lunch money or whatever, with my pocket money, and I got the prepaid card in, and I started texting DK. Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. SMS for us back then cost about 10 to 12 cents. It's a SMS message, and you had a limit. So if you extended the the letter limit, it would send 2 text messages. So you have to be really careful, like calculate how many things. Yeah, SMS cost really good money back then. Really good money. Now it's free. Now you can just send whatever. And now you don't even use, like most people don't even use SMS. They just fucking use Instagram or Messenger or whatever. Yep, the letter limit, exactly. So if you extended that limit, it would send 2 text messages. And if you extended that, it would send 3, and you would get you would pay even more. I think some providers did it so that if you send 2 text messages, it actually cost more in total than it would be to send 2 separate text messages. It was actually insane. Phone calls were actually really bad as well. Yeah, I agree with that. But not only did I send text messages, I even managed to convince her to get into a call with me. So I called DK. I was really nervous, like, oh my god, I'm finally gonna talk to a girl, like, oh my god, I'm gonna phone, like, this is exciting for me. Again, I'm a 15-year-old teenager, of course I'm excited. So I talked to her, she picks up, and the voice sounds very cute. She's definitely a girl. Even up until the point, even though I was almost 100% correct that she's a girl, I was not certain. And now, I think, I'm pretty sure she's a girl. Maybe. But back then it was not so popular, so we had a proper chance. Like, oh my god, we can actually fucking do it. So I was talking to the girl. We still didn't know how each other looked, so I could not call her on that. We spent a couple of days still texting, still maybe getting a phone call here and there. But we're building up the relationship. No, keep going. I love what you're doing, DK. Like, those kind of things. This is why Storytime is so good. Is the story the day you realized you were gay? Nope. The day I realized I was gay was the day I looked in your eyes, Mitrio, and I saw myself looking back from the depth of your eyes, and said, I want that. So now that I had like the option of being able to text and call the girl whenever I wanted, or to be more precise, whenever money provided. You tell me with the Micho? Dude, I'm telling you with everyone. That was so smooth. I have some really good pickup lines, man. Let me tell you something, you sons of bitches. Let me tell you something. When you have this kind of face, right? When you have this kind of face, girls don't pick you because you look cute or handsome or whatever. If I didn't have my wonderful way of wording things and saying the right thing at the right time, I would be a fucking virgin, even at my 35.
You disgust me.
I'm literally saying I'm ugly. And you guys say I lie.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth.
I will take it. I will take you. Thank you for calling me handsome. Thank you, Desgrim. Bits. You did not expect me to turn this around, did ya? So,
Nani?
going back to the story itself now. As I said, I had now the...
I'm having a hard time getting it in.
It's fine. I mean, this is your first time, isn't it?
That's grim. That's grim. Save that for about a few minutes after what we're about to say. Just save that blur, please.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Tess, I did not have trouble.
To talk with you again.
That's what I just fucking said. Like, hear what I'm fucking saying. I did not have trouble getting laid because I was using my other skills to get laid. Do you understand me now? This is not helping.
I can smell the failure.
This is not helping, but at least I can make it happen with something else. With my amazing conversation. Anyway, let's move on with the story. Let's move on with the story now. As we were going forward, it's not gonna stop because you have drawn by now. Oh! Snap! Snap! I mean, yeah, I think I have a really good day, actually. But anyway, let's move on with the story because it's actually getting interesting now. As I now had the option to be able to talk to a girl anytime I wanted because I now had a girlfriend. And I was trying, I was really trying to get us to meet. Again, I'm still 15, I don't really have a lot of freedom. Like, I don't even have that much money to go out properly. But I was saving up just for that time. What she told me one day is, do you want to someday meet? Like, at my place? I'm like, wait, are you inviting me to your place right now? And he said, yeah, I think I trust you. I think you're a good guy. You know, which was a stupid move. Like, you should always meet someone. When you meet someone for the first time, especially if you're a woman, always meet him outside at a neutral place so you can make a quick getaway if you need it. But anyway, she was stupid. That's okay, though. So DK said, let's meet up at my place because my parents will be out. My mind was like, we're in, baby. We're fucking in. We're fucking in. Let's go in. I told her, okay, I'm gonna come, but how do I know who you are? How do I know where you live? Can you send me something? Can you tell me something? Say, okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of me and my friend. So you know who I am. And you also do the same. I'm like, sure, I can do that. I managed to send her a picture of me, again, through the net cafe. I went to the net cafe, uploaded a picture, upload to the internet, send it to her through the website we're using, and she sent one back. Now, the picture she sent me was of your average girl. She was not like, not too skinny, not too fat, not too pretty, not too ugly. She was literally your average girl, like 5 out of 10. But 5 out of 10 for a horny tit's like, I'm gonna tap that thing to no ends. To no fucking ends. I was a 3. So I'm like, I'm reaching out right now. She's settling, I'm reaching out, let's fucking go. So I'm like, okay, now I know how you look, and now we can properly meet. She sent me the address. So I have the address. I'm trying to plan this whole thing now, because I'm not gonna tell my parents, like, hey, I'm going to get laid or whatever. But, I have to tell them, like, I'm going out. Where are you going? I have to make out a good excuse. Because, I'm still an underage kid. I don't have to make everything out, but I do need to tell them something. I was getting close to get access to his money. I wish you did. I wish you did. But I had no money back then. Anyways. So I told my mom, hey, I'm gonna meet with my friends. We're gonna go for a coffee, stuff like that. Like, okay, sure. Whatever, go. Because she knew who I was gonna get high with. And she said, okay, sure, go. I left, I took the subway, the underground, and I started the long journey. It took me about 30 minutes to reach the area where she was living, And I have to take a taxi to get you here. So there's another 50 minutes by taxi. So that's still 45 minutes to get to the place. So that means another 45 minutes at least to get back. So my time was running out already. Because I told my mom, I'm gonna come back in like 2 to 3 hours. 1.5 hours was already gone. Oh, but I didn't need that much time to get late, right? I said 10 minutes is more than enough. Going in, going out, bye. I'm out. End of story. So I was looking for a place. I finally found it. Like, perfect. This is awesome. I found it. I'm starting to get nervous. Really nervous now. Because this is still like I'm meeting a new person for the first time, and we're probably gonna have sex. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? You always get nervous. At least I did. I ring the doorbell. She answers. Hello? Hello? DK? It's me, Alex. Ring me up. Sure. He rings the bell. I push the door. The door opens. I was 15, dude. I was 15. I don't know if you were not nervous back then, but I was, okay? And I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I go in, enter the elevator, go to the I think it was the 4th floor. I go in, and I ring the doorbell to her own place. Okay. Before I reveal what I said, what I saw, what do you think I saw? What do you think so? Why I'm saying that I got catfished?
Hello there.
Nope. It was not your father. Nope. Me. DK. Ibo Picciola. It's Emmy Mario. Nope. She goes from Israel. Nope. Nope. He was a horse. What? He was a horse? It was a C. It was a C, for sure. It was a C. 3 girl? No. I wish. I wish. Well, this is getting good. This is getting good. Bicho got an idea. Can't post because it conflict with the channel settings. Really? What were you going to post? Send that on Discord, please. Send that on Discord. Please. What the hell is that? I'm very intrigued. See, male. No. God, no. Okay, no one got it right. No one got it right. But who opened the door? Yeah, I got it. See, male. I got it. Basically, a chick with a dick. We got it, Bicho. Trust me. Everybody got it. Now, who opened the door was a very hairy, short, dwarf girl.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
I did not tap that dwarf. Not for lack of trying, though. To be honest, not for lack of trying. I will not be explicit, obviously, but I will tell you. Okay, so that's what sour is for. So she opens the door. She was the same. He had the same face of what she sent me, but she had used Photoshop. Like her face was like I said, average, nothing great, nothing bad. She's average, I would say, at least for my eyes. Like everybody's preference is different, obviously. By the way, before I go on, I'm not bashing anyone. I'm not saying dwarves. I love dwarves. The little people, how I like to fucking call them, I love them. They're amazing. They're so full of energy, so full of life. They're better than most of tall assholes. But she was really hairy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like if you can see right now, like the little hair that's coming out, that's nothing. But here in the back, look at the head, so you're told with hairy woman. Well, again, you have to understand, I was 15. I could not get, apart from the fact that, oh my god, she's so fucking hairy. So, like, obviously it's awkward now, because she also knows that she's not what she sent me. At least I was what I sent her. So DK says, please come in. Like, okay, come in. I was always tall. Back then I would be around 160, 65. Like for a 15-year-old kid, I was still pretty tall. She was not that tall. She was close to a meter, man. No clips will be taken because it's gonna probably get shut down. No, she was not. She was barely a meter. 1.1 maybe. 1.1 meters. Like, it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. You call that tall? I was 15. I'm 180 now. For a 15-year-old kid, yeah, I was fucking tall. Maybe I was close to 170 actually, now I think about it. At 15. Because I had a really big growth spurt. Anyways. I was taller than you at 15. How tall were you at 15? Ivor. Only 181? No, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm only 180. Why, is 180 short? Fuck off, dude. I'm 181 short. Well, at least I beat you in belly size. You skinny bitch. Anyway, I go in the house. It's awkward now. I'm a bit, you know, dejected that, oh my god, okay, this is not what I was expecting. So we started talking. Turns out she was a really sweet kid. So we started talking about. She was 16. She was 16. You don't. I can't gain weight. Don't make fun of my disease. I'm not making fun of my disease, dude. I didn't even know you had a disease, anyways. About that. You just tell me about that later. So we started talking about that, and she said, "Yeah, you know, I was doing that because you're the one that approached me. I didn't want to scare you off. I was having fun. I was like, I didn't expect you to actually show up. Well, yeah, 1 year older than me. 1 year older than me. She did tell me she was 16, so I knew her age beforehand from the text and stuff. But, you know, she could see I was the exact more XP. No, she was, she didn't have that much experience. She only had like one partner. I had more partners at that point. Yeah. I was more experienced, which is sad as a 15-year-old kid. So we started talking and stuff like that. Said, okay, you know what? I know what you came here for, stuff, but I don't think I can do it. You know. Besides, you're definitely not gonna get into it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. But before I left, something happened. We did not have sex, but something happened, and then I left. So at least I came home empty. I'm not saying what happened, but I left, took the cab, took the subway, went back to my area, went back home, and we talked a couple of times after that, but then we lost. Then 20 years later, you saw a black dude and went like, who do that? I would go. I'm not saying what happened. I don't know what even. Not even gonna respond to anything like that. So that was the day I got catfished. Sorry, love. You know what? I don't even care that you're calling me pussy. At least I'm being honest. I'm not making up lies and stuff like that. At least I'm being quite. It's just open. I'm just honest right now. I'm just saying things as they are. Most people would say, now this really tall stories. Tall stories. Good one. Sell 5 for that. Fuck, honestly, I want the juicy gossip, not around it. Well, you can find out more on Sunday then. If you want, I can tell you on Sunday. Not on stream, obviously, but yeah. That was the day I got catfished. No. I have no problem saying this story properly off stream, but I'm not saying it on stream. Okay? I'm not saying it on stream. Maybe I can persuade it if we can reach the sub goal for the day. Just saying, if we can reach the sub goal, the new sub goal for the day, thanks to DK, we had to change it. Maybe I'm willing to part on what happened. But until then, you can only ask me in private. Is that all? Is that all you got, Dead the Screamer? Is that all you got, Dead the Screamer? Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm a bastard, I know. But it's not like you're so fucking hypocrite. I told you. I'm gonna tell you in private. Like, call me and I will fucking tell you. That's all I said. Not gonna say it on stream. That's all I said. Bunch of animals. I use the power of our people, not the power of pussy. By the way, I love that Dead Scream is now so hyperactive. Like, how to get Dead Scream out of your cell. Okay, I'm sorry. I take everything back. Please don't do it, DK. Please don't do it, fucking DK. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. How about we change? We finish story time. No. Stop taking advantage of DK. Stop taking advantage of DK. Stop taking advantage of DK. Let's go MMO night. What should we play? Should we play World of Warcraft right now? Should we play World of Warcraft? We're gonna play World of Warcraft. Legion Remix. Thank you for the sub though. For the gift sub, my good friend, DK. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Okay, because you... Okay, you know what? Because you did gift one sub, I'm gonna part with something. What can I say so I don't get cancelled, actually? let's just say, okay, got it. Let's just say she had really big breasts. Let's just say that, okay? Is that enough? I think that was a really good hit. I think that was a really good hit. I look at the names. You want more. Okay, you want more. Oh my god, we're getting cancelled today. I can fucking feel it. I can fucking feel it. You want more. Okay, what else can I give away without getting cancelled? Oh my god, this is gonna be the day that people come back to and they say, cancel him for this! He makes fun of the little people. Okay.
Little son! Little son!
Okay. Again, she was very hairy.
Try again when you've become a man.
And that she had hair in her nippular areas. Is that a good enough juicy detail? Is that a good enough juicy detail? Oh my god. If you heard the story test, I did say I didn't have sex with her, but something happened, I said. Okay, okay, she had big breasts, she had hair in her fucking nipples. What else can I say? What else can I fucking say? I should probably, okay, you know what? I'm gonna change the stream right now to mature. We have to change it to mature right now. That's the whole point of it. I was not going to say this. He was naked in the hag all night because he was very, very, very warm. Please, okay, please don't. Okay, another thing I should say. She did not have to kneel down to do anything. She was at the right position or height. Okay? Are we good now? Come on, if you still haven't got what she did, like, it's on fucking you right now. It's on fucking you at this point. I was close to 160. She was about, I don't know, 1.1, I don't know. Okay. I did not give any dollars. She did not give any dollars. It was not a blowjob. Okay? It was not a blowjob. Okay? Can we fucking be done with this right now? Okay, we had our fun. Honestly, we had our fun. It's okay. Everything is okay now. Let's get back to Elysium Remix. Let's go back to MMO night. I really don't think I can post this on YouTube anymore. What are those names? Who has those names on fucking Twitch? They are real names. I cannot for the life of me understand that. I cannot, okay. Okay, she did work hard. There was some hands included. But not all of it. Not all of it, okay? My god. Yeah, the hands were hairy. The hands were really hairy as well. Like, again, like, I'm considered to be somewhat hairy, like medium. She had more hair than I do right now. More hair. Like all of it. Like literally there were hair here, 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 you know? Everything was covered in hair. My god. Alright, let me... Okay, you know what? I will give you that one. That was really good. That one was really good. No, she's not a Wookiee thing, obviously. Yeah, just find the door. Just find the fucking door at this point. Don't leave, stay, but please, for the love of God, stop doing that. My God. Okay, you know what? I have to see them now. Are they streamers? No, he's offline. Okay. Hands Up Work Hard is not a streamer. Blowjob for $1. He has 2 followers. So, not a streamer. Thank God for that. Like, I need to check those people now. Go on. And I want more. And Juicy Story. Juicy Story might be a streamer, actually. Go on has 22 followers. I want more is offline, no followers. 30. Okay. Juicy Story is actually a streamer. Mitchell, please remind me to never, ever, ever pull that kind of shit when DK's around. DK's fucking crazy. DK's fucking crazy. Okay, to be fair, Temu Alex is the best. Temu Alex, oh my god, Temu Alex is the fucking best. That's the best. That was the best one. That was the best one. You cannot top this. You cannot top this. This is actually brilliant. This is actually brilliant. Also, you have gifted 93 subscriptions to the channel. Wow. 93, close to 100. Close to 100. Okay, maybe till Christmas you can reach that. Be 100 gifted subs. Not an invitation. Not an invitation. No, not an fucking invitation. We're good. Okay. Before I finish the Storytime stream. Did you enjoy the stories? Let's start with that. DK definitely made it memorable again. Like, I have to admit, the way you build it up, it was fucking fantastic. It was fucking fantastic. Don't forget, send your own stories. Your stories will be more funnier. Which story was the best? The day that Last of Us broke me, or the day that I got catfished? Well, I think it was the day that yeah, obviously it's that one. Obviously it's that one, right? I think it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer that that story got catfished. It's definitely the best story for the day. No contest, yeah, no contest. Okay. Especially to the people that have seen all of Storytime, which one is the best story overall? You think? Which one was the best story overall? Did this story... You should be ashamed that you even thought of the first one. I'll be honest with you, I wanted something really low to build up to this. I was really building up to this story. I wanted to... You remember the MILF story? MILF story was good. MILF story was good. MILF story was good as well. Okay. I'm gonna properly stop Storytime. So, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that. That's use of load that story. That's actually correct. We're gonna stop now. Say hi to YouTube, everyone.